That's it.
Live we are, although not particularly doing anything yet. Hello, folks. I'm Drenduh Tyrof. Welcome back to me doing stuff. It was kind of a bit slapdash, this stream particularly. I've only really created the assets for it recently. By that I mean thumbnails and writing descriptions and the title and whatnot, and started it. So hello to any viewers who might be here. Welcome. You might be wondering why there's a white screen with a yellow dot and a bar down there. Gary's Mod's still loading. As I said, very slapdash. I haven't been able to actually open up Gary's Mod and get it running yet. I was playing some games with friends earlier, basically. Cornflake, who you've seen on the channel a bit, whose birthday it is in a few days, maybe. I'm not sure. I actually am sure, but I'm being, coy about it, to put it simply. So yeah, maybe it's soon, maybe it's not. Who knows? I do, but you're not gonna know unless you know him yourself. So I know it's scheduled for a few minutes, but Gary's Mod's probably not going to be loaded then. But yeah. You thought it was someone else, but it was I. Casp. Indeed it was, Casp. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. I hope you're having fun so far. White screen for the time being. I'm going to quickly mute that bit and show you. That's not what I needed. That's the slide. I don't need that or that. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So, explaining a little bit about what I'm going to be animating today. So basically, I've already created the thumbnail. I have a very rough idea of what's going to happen. But it's a Halloween animation called The Contract. Basically, this character, who's technically a sniper, but, doesn't have a sniper rifle, so is it really worth calling... At least in this, so is it really worth calling him one? Is sent by someone who sounds suspiciously like Miss Pauling, because it is her voice lines. I'm not sure if it'll be a different character in universe, or if it'll just be, her, Miss Pauling. With Waldo hat, yeah, I used the Waldo hat on him, but, coloured it a bit differently. A lot of him's coloured a bit differently, actually, because I recently figured out that you can use a paintable TF2 Mercs thing to give them completely different colours, basically. So it's like having a normal colourable TF2 add-on, but you can bone merge it. So, that shirt thing is a different colour from his, pants, for example. And the shoes might be... Actually, no, the shoes are a different colour, because they've got cosmetics on them. So basically, he's sent into this place to get something. I'm still not quite sure what. But he's sent in. And it's very spooky. He sees a thing, so he doesn't. He's a bit cautious about his whereabouts. So he calls up. He calls a friend, to put it simply, and that friend, who you see the vague silhouette of over to the left, may or may not show up to help him against this thing that's behind him in this, that doesn't actually come behind him in the video, I don't think. Because he's going to make a bit of a discovery and just going to discover this guy in the background. But yeah. So at the moment, we're still waiting for Gary's Mod to load. So I might put some music on in the background. Because I've figured out, oh hey, I can just type the now playing thing myself. Just makes it a little bit, trickier to do. So I'm actually going to turn on the quieter desktop audio. I'm going to leave that one up. But mute it. And keep it at the same sort of level. I'm going to turn me up a bit as well, I think. Okay. So, I'm probably just going to play some stuff from one of the Devil May Cries. I've only got one of the Devil May Cry songs here. But I've got two. One from 5 that you just listened to, Nico's theme. And then I've also got another one. Ah, yes, waiting for GMOD to load. Classic. Indeed. Welcome back, Panol. Yeah, normally I would sort of set up Gary's Mod earlier, but I didn't really have much time before the stream today, so I'm only launching it up now. It might be that way in other streams as well. But we're still waiting. I'm loading up the save. So hopefully we shall be into that soon. Some people said that with latest update model loading times got better. They might have. I mean, at the moment it hasn't loaded yet, but I think I noticed with some things, like loading up models and stuff. Like, when you know it's a newly downloaded mod, and you open it up, and it has to load in the actual things. I think that was quicker last time I tried it. Pretty quick compared to normal stuff. So yeah, I think they have improved a lot of that stuff, which is good. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna put in one of the songs from the Devil May Cry 3 soundtrack. Not as chill as some of the other stuff. That's just because I want to put some music in on the background. So, you know, I'll put in some stuff that's slightly edgier. So yeah. So yeah, that'll be in the background. Metal time. I guess you could call it metal, yeah. Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, I'll leave it down there so you can still hear me a bit, so I can talk to you all while waiting for the modders to load. It'd be cool if I could, like, set up a playlist and have something that says what's playing as a playlist is going on, but I don't know how to do that. Especially with groove music. God, I really should have got some water. Got a YouTube emoji. Fuck. Yeah, YouTube emoji's bad. YouTube emoji's OP, please nerf. Yeah. But yeah. I don't really have much metal music downloaded at the moment, I think. I've got some stuff from the Metal Gear Rising soundtrack I could put on. Got some Team Fortress 2 classic soundtrack stuff, some stuff from Open Fortress as well. But hopefully you won't have to listen to too many of those while this is going on, while this is loading. Well, I might keep some of it playing in the background while I'm animating. Not sure if I'm going to really be able to animate much, especially because I've started so late. But hopefully I'll have about an hour of animation time-ish. I've already gotten quite a way through it. Well, not quite a way. But around the bit where he's going to call a friend who's carrying a contractor. So that's going to be used as his device to talk to people, so he calls that up and presses some buttons. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a text message thing that I then show on screen, or if it's going to be that he's going to send a sort of voice call over to him. But yeah, and then he's going to go down into the depths, under the wreckage of this place that he's in. Yeah. There's only going to be a few alternate and get chased by FNAF characters. Not for long before his friend comes in, but you can see the little red eye of on the left. He doesn't actually have red eyes, I don't think. But I mentioned a sort of one of the... Okay, sorry, I'm not going to be coy about it. It's the Doomslayer. He's going to call up the Doomslayer and he's going to beat up some FNAF characters for him. So, you know, yeah. Because I wasn't originally going to be the ending. I was originally going to have a different ending. But I feel like that one would be A, more fun to animate, and B, quicker to do, I think. Without me getting bored, of course. So, yeah. I mean, there's only going to be 2 FNAF characters down there. One of them's small, one of them's big. There's going to be a reference to that Batman trailer for the Batman film. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have it so he does that... You know, there's that bit where I think someone asks, who the hell are you? And then the Batman just beats him up. Really violently. I'm just going to reanimate that, but the Batman's going to be the Doomslayer, I suppose, in this hypothetical thing. And the FNAF character you see behind the sniper boy is what's going to get beaten up. And this small one's going to jump at him, and I think the Slayer's going to crush him with his offhand. And then he's going to beat up the big creature a bit more, and then blow his head off with a double shotty. And then the sniper's going to get what he needs and get out. And then he'll drive away and the Slayer leave through a portal. Because, you know, he does that. He does that in the Doom games. Yeah. Still loading at the moment. So, you know, that's going to be annoying. So, yeah. How about dual-wielding double shotguns? Cool idea. I'm not sure if that's going to happen at any point here, but, like, reloading double shotguns is, you know, double-barrel shotguns is quite hard. The only way to really be able to do that is, like, with the scout guns. because they lose lever action, right? So you know how in Terminator 2, I think, he has that shotgun where you just sort of like use the lever action, sort of reload with one hand. Basically just doing that, but with two hands. You know, I'm surprised no one's really done it. Aside from, like, I don't know, the one retro-styled shooter I've forgotten the name of. What's it called? Dusk, that's it. Yeah. Dusk is the one I'm thinking of where they you can dual wield shotguns. You can also dual wield them in a game called Blood as well. But that's only with a power-up. Whereas with Dusk, I think you can get a double barrel or you can just dual wield normal shotguns as well. Alright, so it's still loading. I can't quite see which ones these are. So, it's Rules of Nature. That one's Stranger. Okay. So, let's put on some other songs here. Manchester, or what was it called? Huh? I don't know, probably something like that. Rising. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna unmute that bit. Okay, yeah. Just imagine if a Gotham City citizen accidentally jaywalking and Batman came down and beat the shit out of him. That'd be pretty funny, yeah. Might turn that down a little bit. Yeah, yeah. I did mention this is the instrumental version of the song, in case you're ever looking for it. This is the instrumental version of Rules of Nature. At least I think it is. Yeah, I don't think I got the lyric version downloaded. But yeah, pretty funny scenario cast. Might be something funny to animate one time. Yeah. There's a bit of the map where I can make it look like he bursts in through the wall with a Slayer, so I might do that at some point. So yeah. So there are 5 concurrent viewers, so just to recap, if anyone is new here, Gary's mod is loading. We're waiting for it to finish loading. I was hoping I would have spoken of the devil, but it hasn't. It is still loading. And hopefully everything goes well. Batman took the law job way too seriously. He always does. That's what Batman for you. He is vengeance. I think that's what he says in the trailer. He beats up a guy and then just goes, "I'm vengeance," in a weird sort of voice. He doesn't sound very confident in himself. He sounds like he's sort of like going, "Haha, I'm a psychopath." He kind of is, but all superheroes kind of are. Actually, no, all characters, fictional characters, are all absolute psychopaths, really. In the end of the day, most of them are. Yeah. It's still loading. I don't know how long it's going to take, but hopefully it will load by 8. At the moment, it's 7:56 over here, so hopefully it's gonna get better. The shotguns. Yeah, yeah, okay. Where have I? I don't know how much longer of this we got. Okay, that's nearly over. Okay, loads it up in real time. Okay, cool. Right, that's good to know, I guess. Alright, another song from the Metal Gear Rising soundtrack. This time, A Stranger I Remain, which I just replayed that boss fight a few days ago. Mistral. The song that the boss of this song plays. I just realised, I remembered, I suppose, how cool that boss fight was. It's a really cool boss fight. Like, I'd completely forgotten how cool it was. Mind you, a lot of the bosses in Metal Gear are pretty cool. So, you know, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So an instrumental version again, but you know. Yeah. But yeah, Mr. boss fight is pretty good. I'm not sure if it's my favourite in the game. I think my favourite's probably the Metal Gear Excelsius, if I'm being honest. At least first time playthrough, absolutely the Excelsius. I know it's like probably really easy to say Senator Armstrong, but the Excelsius was just like if you ever want to make a giant boss fight, just look at how Metal Gear Rising does it. It does it really good with the Metal Gear Ray at the start, and it does it really good with the Metal Gear Excelsius. Especially if you're allowed to do some cool shit like you do once you beat it up. Once you beat it up, you tear off one of its arms and slice it to bits with its own arm, its own blade arm, which is pretty cool. So yeah. I imagine it probably isn't as loud for you guys as it is for me. Collective Consciousness also goes quite well with fight. Yeah, Collective Consciousness. Oh, I love Collective Consciousness as a song. It's brilliant, especially the Excelsius fight. It's just, oh. I think it's loading. I think it's loading, fellas. Yeah. God, just... Metal Gear Rising is such a wonderful game. I know some people are like, I wish it was longer, but frankly, I think it's the perfect length, if I'm being honest. I think action games work better when they're shorter. Like, I'm nearly finished with replaying Devil May Cry 4. Special edition, so I'm playing it as all the characters. But yeah. How's it loading? Main menu in workshop? No, I'm loading into the map. I finished loading the main menu just before the stream started, I think. No, just during the stream going on. So, yeah. So, I managed to load up the game itself. It's saying node graph out of date rebuilding. Riding his best character along with Snake and the other characters as well. But yeah, I haven't played much of the original Metal Gear Solid games. But I do quite like Snake from what I've seen of him. Kept you waiting, huh? Yeah. It says that at Metal Gear Rising at one point. With the Russian dude that I forgot the name of. I was thinking Dolzayev, but it's not Dolzayev. Dolzayev's... I don't even know what the point of Dolzayev is. He's just sort of there, and then he blows himself up. That's all Dolzayev does in the game. It's the other guy that helps. Raiden, I've forgotten his name, but he comes with a rocket launcher and tries to shoot Jetstream Sam, and he goes, kept you waiting, huh? But in his, you know, Russian accent. Right, okay. So the game's close to loading now. It's just doing the node graph thing. We're gonna have to decorate some stuff inside as well. So I think I'll animate him looking at the contract, clicking some buttons. Or trying to click some buttons. You can with one hand because he's holding a flashlight in the other. And then he's gonna... Yeah, I think I'll probably just do it so it's a voice call. Maybe I'll do that on a text-to-speech thing, or I'll do my own voice and do some stuff in Audacity to it. And he'll just sort of shout help to it. Or I'll just probably have it so I do a text-to-speech thing. It says recording, voice call, and then he says, then he just sort of shouts help. And then, it says, like, message received, and then he does it again, and then it's, coordinates sent. I don't know, will be the voice. Funny, met a friend on DA who is Snake Fangirl and also was from Sweden. Huh, I've been to Sweden once. It was a pretty cool place. I couldn't read much of the language, but fortunately, enough stuff was in English, but I didn't, you know, need to worry too much about it. So, yeah. It's funny, not sure if anyone here is into Bionicle, but I am. And it was funny because a shortened version of toilet in their language is Toa, which is the name of the heroes in Bionicle. So yeah. All right. Okay. We're here. We are here in this world of the GMOD, the GMOD. So I'm going to turn on that slightly louder sound thing. Been 300 years, as it is with Gary's mod. So this is the map. This demo is probably just going to be the driver of the van. I found this pretty cool enhanced sniper van mod that I didn't know I had. But it, like, has stuff where you can close the doors and stuff, and the fizz box is better, and it's just pretty cool. So let me just, first of all, go to a ragdoll mover over here, because that's probably what I'm going to need. And then life mod, because it's been a while since I was in here, and I did some stuff outside of it that needed me taking that off. So, dark. I think I was on horror maps, I believe. And then this, I'm not sure if I even had it on for that. But I think it was on the blue thing here. First blue one, blue-white. Just for added effect to make it look a bit darker. So, missing textures in a lot of the place. Scandinavian language can be weird sometimes. Yeah, there's a lot of missing textures here, but fortunately, wherever the camera should be, it should hopefully miss most of these. Might have, like, a camera angle here that's, like, cuts that off. But, yeah. It's one of the annoying things about this map. Also, the doors don't work, so I think it's just ported straight from SFM. Where am I? Okay, right. So, let's hunt them down, because I've spawned outside this time. But here's our guy. I think I'll probably set it onto ultra bright as well. Yeah, I'll set it onto ultra bright right now, just so you can see everything a bit better. Full bright, not ultra bright. The thing, they fix the lights on this, and it's going to be really annoying at times, because you see sometimes, like, cuts through there, and then sometimes how it affects lighting, like, look at how it's affecting his stuff, it's making those not be lighted by it at all, which is really annoying. So I've just had him walk up here, that's what I just animated, last time, and then I'm just going to have him sort of standing here staring. So let me record that. I'll show you what's down here at the moment. So first of all, this lad. He's going to be the small guy I mentioned that's going to come along. He's going to come along and do some stuff, and he's pretty spooky. Originally, it was going to be something kind of like this guy, a rabbit character. But then the ragdoll didn't work too well. I might put some other... I'm going to decorate this place a little bit as well. There's nothing here. I'll probably decorate this. You'll only be able to see this through his light. And then in here is the real big bad. This lad here. Fredbear. He is here. He is in this chair for some reason. Don't know why. But he's in this chair. I've also got to remove this. And I'll probably put some other stuff around as well. Maybe what he needs is in here. But for the time being, I'll just animate him. So, yeah. I'm not sure if you'll even be able to see him there. But he's going to jump out and move around. So maybe I'll put a little light down there or something. So, the first thing I'll have to do probably won't be that intense. I'll probably just, you know, just sort of animate him sort of moving a little bit, I guess. Just a bit. Just a bit, like he's sort of breathing, if you will. He's looking down there and he's breathing. Abandoned pizzeria, indeed. Well, it's technically this place is like a horror attraction based on the pizzeria. But yeah. So I mentioned something about the other endings. Originally, the Doomslayer wasn't going to be involved, and that was just going to be another ending I do if I didn't have the time to animate the full thing. Because they'd have to, like, deal with the thing, the monsters somehow. So that demo man that was over there was originally going to be here, play some traps around, and the sniper would lead the big boy into that, and it would explode. And the green guy wasn't originally going to be there. The other ending, but I might actually get around to animating at some point, is just him noping. He just says nope and he leaves after he sees the first spooky thing. So, yeah, so I'll animate that. As a version I'll upload. And then there's also the Doomslayer ending. But I also had a recent idea where if I don't get it done in time, I'll make a little thing sort of explaining it and showing it. Yeah, I've seen too many horror movies with this shit. Nopes out. Yeah, that's basically what he's going to do, but he's just going to say, nah, and then leave immediately. That's one of the endings, at least. I might get around to animating that at some point. But the other idea I had recently is that I sort of show, I put it into a video and I say, okay, this is an unfinished animation, and then that is as far as I got. So here's what would have happened, and then I do a really shitty sort of machinima thing where I just move ragdolls about with a fizz gun. Most of the horror games got some good ending and bad ending. Yeah, that was another one I was going to do. I'm just going to do a bad anyway, just get killed off. But, you know, I don't think I'll do that. Right, because I really want to do the Slayer thingy. And if I don't get it done in time, I can do the really goofy sort of, it turns into a comedy thing at the end. I don't know why I'm down here. I'm supposed to be doing this guy at the moment. So, okay, so let's just be him sort of breathing. Okay, how's that look in general? Okay. I'll move his arms around a little bit too, I guess. Just a bit. Just a small bit here, I suppose. Maybe this as well. Maybe I'll have his pelvis move a little bit. Just a bit over here, I guess. Let's see how that looks. It's going to be in a low angle thing here. It's going to be something sort of like this. And he's going to breathe. I'll have to make that a bit slower, probably. And add some easing in and stuff. So I'm going to place a camera here now, actually. Let me see how it looks on normal brightness. Here. Okay. That's what I'll do. I'll edit that a little bit as well, but I'll place a camera down now. Just whilst I can. Then I'll probably animate him going over, trying to tap some things with his thumb, maybe. And then he's going to go help, and then voice message sent, coordinates updated, and all that. Okay, so that there. Oh, I hope that hasn't messed much with this. It hasn't, good. I'm going to also put his arm a little bit, you know, down here as well. Oh yeah, actually what I should do is I should also maybe have his collar, because it's sort of a breathing in thing, so I'll have those shoulder bones go up a bit. Sort of simulate the breathing a little bit more, I guess. Because sometimes when you breathe in heavily, it does that, I guess. Ah, goddammit. Okay. Fortunately, I can fix this. Scubba-da-bottom, da-da. There we go. Okay, so let's do some easing in. Now, let's add some ease in. Ease out one, ease in one. I had an idea for how I could do some stuff. I could render some videos, because recently in OBS, they added some new things. Okay, so I'm not going to do it like that. I'm instead going to do that. Just spread it out a bit. Maybe I'll just make it go sort of halfway here, something. Maybe I'll have a bit of ease in here as well. I don't know. I'll just have to see how this looks. And some ease out. And then we take this and we pop it on the end as well. Well, I suppose when most horror games, their real bad ending is just when you die. That's a real bad endings, technically, in horror games. Is that a good breathing animation? I don't know. Yeah, it looks a little bit stringy there, but I'm going to extend the frame count a bit. Shall I add some other easing? Yeah, I'll do a little bit of smoothing, I suppose. I think it's probably smooth enough. But I'm just going to add a bit more smoothing to this middle one, I guess. Add some more easing in on there. Add an ease out on there. And then remove that. Oh, what the... shit. Damn it, I broke it. Alright. I think the only way to do that is to reload the save, which shouldn't take too long. Alright, yeah, easy. Okay. Right, Left 4 Dead 2 custom campaign. It was called Time to Die, and it was okay campaign. Alright, cool. Funny you should say that, because I was playing a bit of Left 4 Dead 2 with some of my friends earlier. Cornflake and another guy. But I don't know if he has any presence, so I'm not going to name him. But we're playing some survival maps. We got our asses handed to us, basically. Delete your keyframe to break. Yeah, I used the wrong button. I used the middle mouse instead of the right mouse. If you just click on it with the middle mouse, it breaks source film... not source filmmaker. What am I on about? Stop motion helper. So, yeah. I don't know why that's there now. Alright. Okay. But right, I'm just going to have to reanimate that, I guess. It's only a bit of movement, so I guess it's fine. Let me get this into a good angle as well. I think that's a good enough angle. Let me see how it looks on full bright. Okay. That should be fine, I think. Middle mouse copies keyframe. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happened. Control and right-clicking also bricks it, does it? Okay. I was not aware of that. But yeah, I did the middle mouse thing. That's what bricked it. I did the middle mouse thing. I clicked it by that because I'm stupid and I have a lack of brain cells. Because I've done that before. And it's really annoying. Yeah. That's one of the things about an old mod that, you know, is only used by certain people. Where am I? Oh. Okay. Hello. Right. Let me... Why did I record that there? I don't know what I'm doing. Let me pop that there. Let me... Okay, yeah. So now I've just got to reanimate him a bit, which is wonderful. Spoiler alert, it's not actually that wonderful at all. I lied. I'll have him move a little bit like this, too. Move his head there. So I'm going to turn on the ghost settings. The ghost previous frame. Just so he can still be looking kind of in the same area, even though he's moved a little bit. Alright. And then let's move you up a bit. Same with you. Move you up a bit. And then we move your shoulders up a bit. Baba boy. There we go. I'll bring myself control and right click several times. Yeah, it's annoying how simple it is to brick stop motion helper. We all do dumb things. It was makers and human. Yep, that is correct. We all make mistakes. That's what makes us human. Message I learned from goddamn Top Cat film. That's how I learned that as a kid. Maybe I'll have him move up a bit more. Nah, I think that's fine. I think. Probably. I think. Let's record that. Let's hope it's not bricked. It's not bricked. Good. Okay. I was just thinking it might, you know, still be bricked even if not doing any of the things, but brick it. Okay, right. Let's add in some easing as well. I always learn from start of GTA 4 intro. Yeah, I haven't played GTA 4, so... you know, yeah. Okay, so, now I've also got to do his face, which I had forgotten to do. But I might be able to just... Jackpot, there we go, it saved it from before. Hello, light. Okay. Let's make sure I've selected the wall there. Select him. Copy this. Move it before I let go of middle mouse. Okay, good. Okay. And then... I might actually change that middle one when Nico comes to Liberty City, see his cousin. Right, yeah. Okay, right. Let me turn on the ghost previous frame, just because I kind of want it to be like in a more similar position. Hold on, what? That doesn't look right. Oh, actually no, it's above it. But it's just like the straightness of it, I think, is a problem. I want it to be a little bit more bent in. Okay, how's that look? Yeah, that looks good, I think. Let me just do that. Get out of the way, idiot. Okay. Okay, right, cool. Now let's try the smoothing again, but do it correctly this time. And also get rid of the ghost previous frame. Boop. Add an ease in one. Boop. Add an ease out one. And instead of using middle mouse this time, I instead use right click. And then it might make the movement a bit smoother. Emphasis on the might. Okay, right. Has that got an ease in of one? It doesn't actually. I should probably put an ease in of one there. Maybe do that 4 again, but I can't because my full break is over, sadly. Dang, that's annoying. Yeah, you did say you were over. I mean, mine's just started, technically. Mine just started this weekend. So, yeah. But I'll be streaming on weekends still, so you can, you know, check that out whenever. Well, hopefully I'll be streaming on weekends. Have to see the tricks El Toro uses. Yeah, yep, I saw those. Yeah, I saw that, and I've been using that for the rest of this Halloween animation. I thought of putting it in, and then just... there's a really good head shaking animation I did earlier, and it looks great in my opinion. It looks oh, peng. I think he uses some same arcing trick like hair from House of GMOD. Right, I haven't seen any of. I think I watched some of his videos, but I don't think I've seen him animating. So yeah. I really need to interact more with the GMOD animators workshop. I really don't interact with it as much as I would like. Maybe I'll send a few of these off to the video whips and see what people think. I don't know. Probably won't though, because you know. I'm lazy and also a bit antisocial. Well, not antisocial. That means like not liking society, whereas I just don't do very well. Asocial, that's the word. Here I show some things at the end and behind the scenes and meet the spy reanimated. Right, I'll have a look at that then. Behind the scenes video. Because I think I added that to like a watch later playlist or something. Okay. Okay, right. So I'm going to extend the frame. I'm going to double it. And then I'm going to do some more of the arcing stuff with this bit here. Okay, so 100... And then I'm going to have to copy this to wherever. So 49, and then after 100, it'd be 149, wouldn't it? I know, I'm very smart. And by very smart, I mean not that smart at all. I have a few lacks in brain cells. Okay, make sure I move it somewhere. Move it over here. Bonk. 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 Okay, cool. Then I'll leave that there so I know where I'm putting this one. Bonk. Bonk. And then I take this and put it right at the end. And I'll also add some more frames afterwards just because. So yeah. Okay. Smart meme man. Yeah. Society. We do indeed live in a society, bottom text. Oh god. I've started saying that a bit too much. I really need to stop saying that. I haven't said it in streams, I don't think. But I've been saying we live in a society sometimes. Just to display my sort of, you know, distaste of the world, I guess. Is that? Yep, that's easing out and easing in. Good. Awesome, awesome. I should probably copy that one over to the end as well. And then I'll do the same with that one there. And I'll just extend the frames a little bit. Frames, 250. Because basically when I record it, I need some time for me to realise, oh, it's over. And then, you know, stop holding circle. Not circle. O. The key O. Okay, right. Let's pop it right back at the start. Yeah, Joker movie was a great movie. Like, holy shit, I love it. I haven't actually seen it. I just say society because it became a meme around that time. But, you know, he said it in The Dark Knight or whatever. But yeah. And the apparently thing I found was settings that made Warframe lag horribly when ran together with Chrome. So now I can multitask. That's good. Yeah, I haven't played Warframe in a while, so I can't remember what settings it is. And on my computer, it wouldn't really matter. But when I want to put stuff in the background when I'm playing a game that's quite intensive, normally it works with Chrome. But if I don't want to do that, I'll use this thing called Opera GX, which I like because A, it has a free VPN, and B, it has a limit on how much CPU and GPU it uses, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. So yeah, unlike Chrome, where you can't really set things on that. Seems like some settings relate to the Windows scaling. Had to knock that off from native to scaled. Right, that would make sense, yeah. That's fair enough. Alright, I think that'll be fine. I think The Dark Knight is amazing too. Yeah, a lot of Batman films are pretty good. I'm not a huge Batman fan, but a lot of the films are pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll probably be long enough. And then I'll have it, you know, transfer into him looking at the contractor. Because I place a little light by his head, which is why you can still see his face. Whereas everywhere else, you can barely see anything at all. Look at this. You can't really see much of it at all. It's all very dark. All very dark. Yeah. So yeah, I know there's scaling because sometimes I have problems with that. Penal. But yeah, I should probably try Warframe on here. When I tried Warframe, I tried setting it to max settings, and it didn't look as great as I thought it would. Like, I've seen a lot of people playing, and it looks really, really good. But maybe I was just putting in wrong settings, but, you know. Probably dark maps allow the most nice use of lights. Yeah, I think in dark maps, they work pretty well for lights. Well, like, in the little contract thing for the thumbnail, let me bring that back up. For that bit of the Slayer silhouette thing, I did that in the dark room in Construct. The little Slayer thing on the side. You can't see my mouse, but you know, the little Slayer thing on the side. I did that in the dark room. That's not what I needed. I didn't need that. I needed this. Bang. Oh, hold on a minute. I've got to go into the game and have it do things. Okay, right. So, now that that's animated, I can record that. So I will do that now. I can still talk while I'm starting the recording, because in GMOD, not in GMOD, in Sony Vegas, I just set the recording audio to mute completely. So, you know, yeah. I'm sure there's probably a setting in OBS to, like, keep it off, but I just don't want to do that, because sometimes I need to record for video games and stuff. So, yeah. Just doing that to get it all used to movement, I guess. Okay, and then 3, 2, 1. Okay, Pinal says, happen to know of GM_Black, he'd be quite the meta for people who do posters and scene building Gmod. I do not, and now that you mentioned it, I'm going to Google it in the workshop right now. Google it in the workshop. Search it up in the workshop. God, I have a lack of brain cells, don't I? GM Black. I'm not sure if it's just going to be called that. I might even have it for all I know. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. But it's scene building empty hammer grid-sized void. Yeah. I do have some really dark maps in general. Like, I have one where I've just got a little light in the center. Yeah. So, you know, yeah. I'll download that once I'm finished with the stream. Instead of worrying about trying to get that to happen in here. Now that that's done, I'll, because it goes back to the same place. Well, it doesn't actually go back to exactly the same place. I'll just, delete the previous keyframes before here. Okay, right, so boop. Gotta make sure it's the right click and not any of the other clicks. Click. What? Sod it, plan B. Okay. And then we just sort of load the save from there. And that fixes it, I guess. I don't know. Okay, right. Well, it should be in a good enough spot for me to just start the recording back from there. So, yeah. Hit record. And okay, then. Map with no lights, pitch black floor, and skybox can be edited with skyblocks. Neat for my character, I guess. Yeah, matte with no lights, pitch black 4, and skybox can be edited with skybox editor, although would have to use matte full bright when building stuff, and floor has some weird effects on tool gun tools. Yeah, just like the stuff in Construct used to. I think they fixed that recently-ish. I think just like in one of the more recent Monsters updates. But on Construct, that used to happen with the tool gun too. Like on Ragdoll, we won't be able to move some parts of the floor is behind the Ragdoll from your POV. Thinks he put some big prop there instead. That was something that I had problems with in Construct, actually. Because there's that big colour room. When I used that, you know, yeah. Skybox can be edited through Skybox Editor, but would have to use full back and building stuff and floors with effects. Yeah, so, you know, I've seen that before. Right, let's pop that at 10, I think, is the good spot. Let's go back onto Fulbright. Wow. Probably some weirdness with entity brushes. I'm going to just nod and say yes, because I don't know what entity brushes are. I haven't done much modding in that sense. All I've really done is slapping ragdolls in, making fizz models, making ragdolls, popping them in. Sometimes they don't work. I'm mainly better with props. That's just because props are less likely to screw up, frankly. Okay, right. Oh, I must have been holding control. That must have been it. I must have bricked it by holding control. As you stated. Okay, so let's, first of all, put this somewhere that works. For his animation. Because he's going to be looking at this thing now, and he's going to call up, he's going to phone a friend. if you will. To use game show lingo. Or kind of game show lingo. I think they say that in game shows. There's one, I think it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where they say, like, phone a friend is one of the options you can do when there's a question you don't know. Hold on. Also, recently, looking at Witchy GMOD's live streams, I only recently learned about the localized angle gizmo thing. I barely knew that was a thing, like, ever. So, you know, yeah. Okay, what does localized position gizmo do? Oh, right, okay, cool, right, now it makes sense. We've got localized angle gizmo. So ironic, because I've already, you know, done that there. Yeah. Speaking of posing, I'm doing okay with finger pose. So that's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay with finger pose. I saw your fire flower basically thing, so that was cool. I like that. That was a cool one. I like the color schemes as well. I just like the white and red color scheme. So yeah, in general and on your character, it looks quite nice. I'd say, Casp. Peanut, also probably you could bind something to SMH autosave to have a backup button to SMH so you could save often, save fast. Yeah, I mean most of the time with my animations, because of how I split them up, I don't necessarily need that. Normally I'm fine to just hit save. So yeah. And, you know, with that I didn't really need it, so yeah. So how am I going to do this? I'll probably, well, have him move back a bit first of all. Then I'll have him move like this first of all. And then I'll have him, so he's not really worrying about looking down there, so he's just going to sort of move his thing to the side a little bit. Actually, let's do this, I guess. That might be a bit better. Have his hand move a little bit, maybe. I would move it back, but I'm worried about this thing's fizzbox messing with the wall and going strange. So, yeah. In case you're wondering about the light sort of thing that you just saw, I welded it to his head. So yeah, much based on Mario game where Mario got fire power from Fire Flower, if you know already. Yeah, I noticed that when you mentioned in the description. When I first saw it, it didn't click because I know that it has the white and red stuff in the game. But it didn't click at first. I didn't think, oh, the white and red Fire Flower. I just thought, whoa, he's made a cool ability for Casp. That's neat. And then I read the description and realised Fire Flower. Oh, right, yes, now I remember. I haven't played much Mario. I'm more of a Sonic guy. Actually, scratch that, because I'm not even really a fan of Sonic because of games, really. I'm more into characters in the universe, which is weird, I know. Especially because they've been really inconsistent with the stories recently, but whatever. Right, Or that? No, I think I'd need to move his hand a little bit more. Hand, his arm is whatever. Yeah, checking stuff like Sonic comics more. Yeah, I really dig the Sonic comics at the moment. The IDW ones, I really like those. The Zombar arc was great. Right, because of how dark it was. I love how dark the Zombar arc got. Basically, people were turned into zombie robots, sort of like the roboticization from the earlier Sonic stuff. But yeah, I do quite like the Sonic comics more, if I'm being honest. Because I was introduced to Sonic the Hedgehog when I was a kid through Sonic Underground, which A, wasn't necessarily a good show, but B, was dark at points, had a pretty good visual style in my opinion, even though it wasn't drawn or animated very well. And it had some pretty good world building, so, you know, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, mostly a thing, so you won't lose much process SMH bricks off for some reason, or electricity shuts down like happens here. SMH quick save will make a save called quick save and overwrite it. Okay, I'll look into that then. I'll set that up once I'm done with the stream, I think, or once I've finished animating this bit with him. Maybe I'll have his head tilted a little bit, so it'll be like this, and then I'll look at it. Like, sort of angled a little bit, like this. Like this. Does that look alright for looking at it? I might want to make it a bit lower. Bit to the left as well. There we go. That looks good, I think. Firepower Scout looked like English Scout. Yeah. The English flag. That's my job. I'm a Brit here, guys. Yeah. Check. But yeah. I'm not on the Sonic comics. I didn't think the Archie comics were that bad. I think in recent memory, a lot of people don't like the Archie comics just because of how nuts it got. But that's kind of why I liked it. It was so off the wall insane and far away from what the game stories were that I, you know, I kind of liked it. I kind of liked so we had the games that was more grounded than the comics which were just bat shit off the wall. So, you know, yeah. Because that's what comics do. That's what Western comics do. So fire power turned into tea power. Oh, God. The tea and crumpet power. No, it just creates like it's like water, like, you know, when people control water, but instead of just throwing tea at people and it scalds them, it's like burning hot tea and you scold people with it. Oh God. British spirit, it could be called. Yeah, the Great British Tea Spirit. That'd be funny. All right, okay, so. I'm going to do some stuff to it there, but I just thought I'd quickly animate it to see how it looks in general. So I might add some middle stuff. So yeah, alright. Face poser time. Put his eyebrows down a little bit. Just a bit. Pop it to like 50 or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, now that I've typed I don't need to hold C anymore, which is good. Brow out. Put that down as well. Frowns. Already down apparently. Close his jaw a bit. Maybe give him a bit more of a grimace to his look, because he's like, right, I gotta do something about this. So he looks at his thing and he's like, I guess. Actually, maybe I'll put his eyelids up a bit more as well, I think. Well, eyebrows, sorry, not his eyelids. His eyelids are as up as they can be. We'll probably do something in the middle where he blinks. So he blinks and looks up, I guess. Sort of. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got to click off the map, haven't I? Ah, crap. I'm going to have to animate the thingy with this. Or alternatively, I'm pretty sure it's related specifically. The reason it does that is specifically related to how that works. So if I, like, move it back into position, maybe, and record that at that sort of point, I guess, you know, it might work. I'll stretch it out a bit. I'll move it to 15 instead. Oh, I guessed that by complete accident. But then I'll do a little middle one at, crap, what's halfway between 15? You've got 5. You got 5. Half of that is 3.5. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 9, something like that, I guess. Right. Crap. Spaghetti bolognese. Okay, right. Let's just see if I can put that there. Probably not even, you know, directly where it should be, but whatever, I guess. It could be worse. Okay, right. Now I should be able to just sort of do something with this, I guess. Although I'm not actually going to do that. I'm instead going to do this instead. Actually, maybe it would have been better to already do the easing stuff here, I guess, before I deal with that middle one. Okay. Then 8 or 9. I'll go with 8, I think. That might be the best one. And then I've got to try and pop that in the right spot. I really hate, like, posing with props in, like, the hands of people. It just doesn't really work very well in GMOD. But, you know, yeah. I should make Ice Power for my Scout, and Ice Power is also one of Mario's power from Super Mario Wii and Wii U. Will he also have Earth and Air Power to be the master of all elements? Probably. Yeah, Casp the Last Airbender. He's gonna go from being a Mario reference to the Avatar. But yeah, Super Mario Wii and Wii U. I played one of the Super Mario Wii U's new Super Mario 3D World, I think they called it, because they made Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. And then they made Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U, and then they're gonna make like a new version on the Switch with Bowser's Fury, or as everyone's memed it now, Bowser is a furry. The game. Okay, so I think that's in the right spot now. So now I can, you know, do the thing. And have him also look down, because that's going to be his blinking one. And then he's going to sort of, like, look up, I suppose, for the thing here. Excuse me, what? Fine, then. Have it your way, you frickin' spaghetti bolognese. Okay, right, whatever. Then give me his hand. Thank you. Much appreciated. I don't know why it wants to just, you know, move it there. Base it on that instead of the actual thing itself. But whatever. We live in a society. Bottom text and all that. Maybe something to do with the angleized gizmos. Maybe that's something to do with it. I don't know. Angleized? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Someone call the police. Okay, right. Maybe I'll have his column be moved up a bit as well. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, yeah, that's fine. Oh, wait, well, now it's sticking to it. I don't know why, but now it is. Right, can I now do this? That wasn't quite what I wanted, actually. I think I want some more like this. I just thought it gives it a bit more bounce to its movement. Then I'm going to make him blink as well. So, yeah. Alright, but I'll do the blinking later. Let's hope this works. It does. I'll just have to do a bit more in between stuff as well. Don't know why it wants to go way over there when it's trying to move back, but you know, whatever, I guess. Maybe I'll spread it out a bit as well. I'll move it up one. Hold on, let's see how much there is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can read it by there. 7. There's a 7 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now it's equal. Equally between them. Okay, right, let's animate his blinks. I also remember the so long. Yeah, so long, Bowser. Apparently, people think they removed that from that collection they're making on the Switch, which has got Mario 64 in it. Apparently, it says something else in the trailer where it shows that. So they're wondering if that's going to be changed. I hope it isn't. But, you know, so long, Bowser was a good meme. So it's one of the oldest memes, I think, frankly. Because it first started appearing in YouTube Poops, I think. And just edits, when people edited it, whenever it wants someone to say, so long, Bowser. I think it's saying so long, Bowser. So it's like, there'd be a comma between the long and the A. So long, Bowser. Mario being his, you know, friendly self, like, hey, you all right with being gone? Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, and then let's make his lips be a bit more up and down and stuff. Then he's gonna be properly closing his eyelid things. But yeah. Ah, I didn't want to take a screenshot. You bibbly bobbly. Bib bobbly toddly the fuddly. It's meant to be a 50. I don't know, whatever. Put that down there and use the inner squint ability. It was only recently when I learned that you can use inner squint on the HWM ones to, you know, fully close the eyes. I just tried doing multi-close lid and putting that back, but no, you can do that. I think it's probably just meant to be at 50 and you maybe do outer for the outside ones. I don't know. But I just put it down here because it works. A little bit of clipping. Just a little bit up there. But not really something that would be noticeable. Okay, right. Let's see how that looks. I'd probably add some smoothing to that as well. And to this as well. Is that? Yeah, there's an ease out there. And then we do that there. I'm actually going to see what happens if I... where it looks like there. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to do the ease in 1-1. Then I'll take that and I'll put it back here. So he goes. A little bit of bounce to it. Probably do some Actually, I might not need to, depending on how smoothing goes. But I might not need to do anything with that to make it look better. IIRC, with newest update, they added flex that allow upper eyelids on TF2 models to close. Oh, okay, that's cool. Do you mean like in the default ones of HWM? If so, that's pretty cool. Kinga. Oh, Kinga, yeah, that would make sense, actually. So long, King Bowser. Kinga Bowser. Which he's supposed to say, but audio's so crap, so people only heard so long, Gay Bowser, instead of Kinga. Which I find pretty funny. I do as well. I always thought it was so long, A Bowser, which makes more sense to me. So it's because of how he says it. It sort of slurs together. Probably has some old enhanced face pose that won't quite work. Yeah, well, it's for specifically the HWM models here, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because... I don't know. I'll see what I can do with that. But, you know, yeah. I don't think I got any enhanced models, technically. I think I'm... with HWM, I'm still using the old ones. I got the enhanced default flexors ones. But, you know, yeah. I don't use that a whole lot. I tend to use HWM because it gives me a bit more freedom with it. So, yeah. I think I'll be fine with a bit of smoothing. Will I add some ease in there? Nah, I think I'm just gonna do this. It'll actually be technically a bit of easing, but you know, whatever. Because of how that works. Okay. Okay. Gotta be very careful with this. I mean, I can just reanimate it if it does brick itself again. Because it might. It might be specific frames are now bricked permanently. But, you know. I'm also going to make sure I have that saved on my face poser. Just for the time being. Okay, and then... Alright, okay. Oh, no, it already does it there, which is good. Because of the easing, I think. I don't actually like that as much. Maybe just because of the small amount of frames that are already there. It looks a little too smooth now. Well, not too smooth. It doesn't look smooth at all, really, to me. Right. I'll just grab that and move it here, just for a little bit of a gradual end to it, if you will. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as I thought it would, frankly. But altogether, it's not too bad. Making easing, take it easy. Haha. Yep, that's that for you. Nice pun, very good. 10 out of 10 pun, in my opinion. From someone who's mildly punny myself, nice pun. Okay, right. Maybe make that a bit longer, I guess. Pop it at 43, that might look a bit better. No, that doesn't actually look too good at all to me. I think it's just because of the item itself, I think. The item itself already has a little bit of bounce in it. Which what creates most of the bounce in his movement, actually. So, you know, yeah. Alright, I think that's probably good, but I'm going to have a bit of a pause in his movement there. So I'm going to place a camera, and I am going to, now that I've got a fairly decent place to pause, I'm going to try your thingy-madoo with the SMH quick save. So let me just scroll up the chat a bit for that. SMH quick save. So I can bind it, can't I? Just bind quick save. Okay. SMH underscore. Just to make sure that's what it's called. Yeah, okay. So bind. I think I just put the letter in, but what do I bind it to? Because I've got a lot of stuff already binded. I don't know why I've already got binded, what I haven't. So I'm going to put it on here. Equals, I think. Equals SMH underscore quick save. Okay, and seem to have saved it. I'm going to go into the load thing and see where it shows that. There's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, Q. There it is. Okay, cool. Right, good. So that works. I should have saved all of it now. So now I'm just going to have to animate that pause and then have him trying to click something on it. Which might not be too easy to do, but, you know, whatever. Am I going to animate the thing? Nah, I think with the easing, it actually, you know, has helped a bit with that. Get out of the way, you stupid character from a game I don't even play. Or own. Alright, let me go back to the bottom, because I've just been up there. Okay, right, yeah. Okay, so then I'd, I might actually just copy that bit one down to here a bit, just to make the pause. And make him have still a bit of movement. Just a bit of movement, pop it there. That might be good. Then I've never really animated someone clicking on a tablet before with their thumb. So I'll probably do like 5-ish after. Where are we? 57. I'll move that up to 60 just for roundedness sake. And then maybe 3 or 4. 5, I guess I'll go with. Okay, let's turn the full bright back on, baby. And then he'll, how does it work? Do that, I guess. I guess that might work. Just to make his movement a bit more exaggerated. Future me. No, Sniper, stay away from that hole. Just got to Photoshop in the image of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Running, you know that meme with him from the future. Good old Arnie from the future. Oh, he's running. He's not actually from the Future Map movie, I don't think. I don't know, I haven't seen it, but you know. Just a bit of movement from his upper torso. Again, for the sake of exaggeration. Then finger poser, baby. Yeah, they changed the little background thing for this. And while it's technically better, I prefer the old one. So yeah. I cannot even see my cursor. I don't think you can. Right, okay, so see how far in I can move it. Just because he's got to sort of technically be tapping like it somehow. So, you know, yeah. Gonna make that look, you know, somewhat feasible. Which might not be an easy task. But who knows, maybe I'll find a good way to do that. Oh yeah, that works actually. That works pretty well, I'd say. I'm not sure if you'd like see it from here. You wouldn't. But, you know, I think it would work probably quite well for a sort of, like, trying to tap somewhere thing. You know, also does something if you hold shift when posing. Don't know what that does since I'm a masochist and I use advanced bone tool for finger posing. Well, sometimes the advanced bone tool, sorry. I don't know why I forgot when it's written right there. Sometimes that's better for finger posing. Like on my Excalibur Sonic model that I ported over, the finger posing is just a bit whack, frankly. It's not that good, and you can't really get it that close. But with Advanced Bone Tool, you have a little bit more movement. So I'd say with, like, anything other than the TF2 or the default Sonic the Hedgehog models by Apoc Hedgie, it's sometimes better to use the Advanced Bone Tool. Like, a lot of the FNAF models that have been ported, for some strange reason, just have weird finger bone stuff. And I think, because of my limited knowledge in Blender, it's probably because of how the bones are positioned. And because of that, it will cause it to, you know, go weird. Because, like, how the YX and axes are all put together, it's sort of, like, tilted in the wrong way. So it doesn't quite work with the finger poser. Yeah, I don't know what it does with shift, but I'll maybe try that later. Alright, how's that looking? Okay, I'll do a bit of ease out, but not much. Just a 0.5 of an ease out. Maybe I'll move it a little bit as well. 6, 7, 8. Throw it to 8, I guess. Why not? Like he's trying to press stuff. Then just probably a bit shorter, like 5-ish here. Yeah, I think the same about why fingers are weird on some workshop models. Yeah, it's workshop models that have a problem, really. Not most of the other things. Most of the other things work fine. Maybe I should just copy that and move it a little bit more forwards. Don't brick on me, please. Thanks. Much appreciated. Is that 5? That's 5. Okay, good. Right. But I'll actually just move it in a little bit more. So we'll be a little bit further in. And then I'll move his thumb a little bit too. How does the localized angle gizmo? That is not going to be very helpful. Position? That's not going to help. Click. And his hand as well, I guess, would also have to be a little bit more clicked in. And then let's just do that. Let's do that. Let's move you down a bit to make it look a bit more seamless with him. Click. Maybe I should move him a little bit here as well, I guess. And then do some stuff with his fingers as well. It'd probably clip technically, but just, you know, just don't worry about that. It's fine. Could bring up the advanced bone tool, but the advanced bone tool I find is a bit finicky with SMH. Shaking my head, stop motion helper. Okay. Right. Okay. Click. I mean, I'd probably just take that and stretch it out over here, actually, I think. That might be the best option here. Boop. Boop. Pressing-wise, it looks good from this angle, but I don't know how it's going to look from this angle. Well, obviously I'm not, because that's the bloody... Boop. Yeah, maybe I should just change the angle a bit in general. Maybe that might be more helpful. If I maybe do something like this. I don't know, because I don't really want you seeing the screen, because it's just going to be fizzly and it's going to break immersion if that happens. Crap, okay, right. Like this. Click. Oh yeah, you can see it's falling a bit better there. I'll see a bit better here, and that might be good compositing wise, I don't know. Click. Unfortunately, the little antenna clips a little bit. But I think that's probably the best option with what I've got to hand. Then we take this one and we stretch it a little further down. Just through a bit of movement, I guess. Click. Click. Okay, that seems fine to me, I think. Right. Workshop can weird sometimes, well, not sometimes, it's all the time. Yeah, that's just because the workshop is custom-made models. I think someone made a GMOD animator classification, which has SMH users and SMH users. Do you mean the other helper tool that other people use? Because I don't quite know what you mean by, I think someone made a GMOD animator classification. Unless you mean in, like, the animator's workshop thing. Where there's roles. But yeah. And Casp, yeah, workshop's weird all the time because it's people trying to make stuff. Sometimes it just doesn't work with other like, mods and stuff. Right, let me throw up the overlay that allows me to composite a little better. Okay, rule of thirds. Will this work? I don't know. Click. I'm sure if I could, maybe I could do it like this or something. I don't know. Click. That might be better. Although I do kind of like the idea of sort of looking behind this wall at him. So I don't know. Click. He blinks, right? He blinks. Okay, good. Cool. I'll move him down a bit as well. Alright, okay, that's probably good, I think. So I'll pop me camera here. Right. Mostly a jokey thing where SMH, stop motion helper shaking my head. Mostly referring to guys who use like 2 keyframes at maximum for majority of movements. Yeah, that's stuff like that. I mean, sometimes that's all you need, but a lot of the time you need a lot more, Chief. And also to make it smooth, you need a lot more. Which I only really just realised, but, you know, it's an easy thing. And people who just use ease in and ease out as well. You know, yeah. But that's what some animators do when they're starting off. Well, at least Gary's mod animators when they're starting off. Like, technically, my animation background started in 2D, working with Flipnote. But then I moved up to Gary's mod by downloading that. I'm like, oh, that's how keyframes work. Cool. Awesome. And I haven't done much too much 2D animation recently. But Flash is free at the moment because of the old versions, because Flash is being disabled. Kind of. You can download the Flash animator little things that people used, like Flash 8 and stuff. As for separate programs, which will A, probably allow you to read the Flash files and run them on your own computer, and B, it allows you to animate. You can probably, like, I don't know, export it as an MP4 or something, I don't know. At least in the newer versions, probably. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Click. Okay, maybe, yeah. Oh, hold on. The camera is there. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to find a good angle for this one. It's just not particularly the best thing. Click. And then obviously a bit closer in, I guess. Okay, actually, I might just do it here and I'll zoom it in a bit more. Oh wait, no, that's still not going to help, because it's the reason I wanted to do that is because it shows a bit more of a thing coming up. Click. Okay, I think that works. So next, well, hold on, let me just compare it to this. Click. Yeah, I think I prefer this angle, actually. Maybe if I move it in a little bit. I don't know. Click. Yeah. Yeah, well, people got to start somewhere. As long as they will learn and won't stick to that all the time, like certain infamous individuals. Going to miss Flash when it's going to be disabled, but I'm glad the Henry Stickmin collection on Steam. Yeah, I mean, I heard Newgrounds made a separate browser that allows Flash things to run, but it's widely being disabled and not being updated in December. I think it's... Is it the 1st of December or the end of December? So, like, the start of 2021. Which is a bad start to 2021, if I'm being honest, Chief. Like, Flash being gone. But because of that, they've made it so you can't legally get the older versions of Flash. Whereas previously, they had end of 2020, yeah. So, a bad end of 2020 and a bad start to 2021. So because of that, there's a website called Animate Archive, which has the archive versions of all of those. You can get them for free, basically, because they're not officially supporting it anymore. So it basically has become abandonware. So, in other words, not necessarily legal, but it's easier to get without really cracking it. So, you know, yeah. And also say screw them for making it so you can't use the Flash animators from old. Because some people just prefer those, so, you know, yeah, right. Click. Right, okay. Let me make sure the camera's here. Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome. And now let's try some easing a little bit. I don't think I'm really going to need easing for here, but I'm going to just in case. Actually, I'm going to quick save it first. I think I quick saved it. That is the equals key. Let me check this. I don't think it says anything in there because of how it works, so, you know, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad the Henry Stickmin collection was brought to Steam, frankly. Because first of all, it should have been there anyway, and second of all, you know, the final episode they made. But I think a lot of people are just working on moving stuff to, like, HTML5 or Unity or whatever. So, yeah. Because Unity has a 2D mode, that I've never used, but, you know, whatever. Right, let's do some of this easing. Okay, seems alright. Alright, okay. Some of the Flash stuff migrated to Steam, like Henry and Among Us. Yeah. I don't think Among Us actually migrated. I think I was always on Steam. I'm not sure, though. But it might have just been migrating. That's how people found out about it. Because it's from the same people. That's why there's the Henry Stickmin stuff. So, you know, yeah. I actually like how that makes it look a bit more fluid. So it's more quick with the button press. So, you know, yeah. Click. Yeah. Analytics, how's that looking? Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, I've got Among Us, by the way. I got it recently because Cornflake sent it to me because he got some copies, I guess, and he sent one over to me because he's a great dude. So, you know, yeah, I'm just going to count that as my early birthday present from him. So, you know, yeah. Cornflake ain't watching, but, you know, kudos to him. He's a cool dude. Maybe I'll play it with some people, I don't know. If I can get enough people who play Among Us, I might do it on stream, you know, get a little private party going on that. So my brother's got it, so, you know. But that's, like, one of the only other people I know who's got it, aside from Cornflake. So, yeah. Click. Okay, right. Yeah, okay. I think I'll probably be good, and then I'll start off the next thing, because it'll have a little bit of a sort of pause to it, if you will, at the end. I'll start with Blink, and then it'll sort of say help, or whatever. And then you'll probably hear the coordinates uploaded thing as he sort of puts it down, and then looks back down the hole. Mario Combat, where you can beat the shit out of those Koopas. It was gifted among us as well, but I don't quite enjoy games that rely on deception and social interaction with other people, like Town of Salem and whatnot. Yeah, I've heard of Town of Salem a little bit. Don't know anything about it. But I think what's good about Among Us in comparison to stuff like Trouble in Terrorist Town or some other things where it's like, in other games in general, where you don't respawn, when you're dead, and there's nothing you can do, right? You'll basically just sit stuck watching. But in Among Us, you can still do tasks as a, whatchamacallit, crewmate while you're dead, which I think is really cool. And I think what I like about it is these small little fun mini games as well, that social, deception and interaction. So yeah, which is why I think Among Us probably works better when you're in voice calls with people, instead of someone in the chat just going blue sus and everyone voting blue, and then blue was not the imposter. 46 imposters remain or something like that. You can't get 46 imposters, but yeah. Click. Okay, I think that's good then. Let me also see how it looks with the normal things. They didn't do that. Actually, it looks even better with just those. Click. Actually, the light is kind of annoying there, but there's not much I'd be able to do about that anyway. Yeah. Remember Mario Combat, we can beat the shit out of those Koopas. I don't quite know what you're referring to. I don't know if Mario Combat's a fan game or something, but yeah. There's also in games with 2 imposters, if one imposter dies, they can still do sabotages. Oh, can they? Okay. That's interesting as well, and that adds even more depth to it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, if you had 2 imposters who really knew what they were doing, they could work together on that, which is pretty, cool. But yeah, I didn't know that, so that's interesting. Yeah. You know what would be cool if they made a Mario game in the style of a stylish fighter like Devil May Cry and Metal Gear Rising and Bayonetta? That'd be funny, I think. It's still got the same visual style, but the gameplay, it plays like that. You're just beating up Koopas. Koopas and Goombas. Yeah, Mario Combat's like fan-made where you can play on Newground. Right, okay, yeah. I'll do a bit of research into that once the stream's over then. I'll try to. No guarantees. Click. Right, but yeah, I'll do some research into that. Oh, right, okay, right. I'll probably stop the stream soon, I imagine. Stop the stream, in case that didn't come across as clearly as I thought it would. Click. Yeah, Mario Combat. If it's spelled with a K, then I suppose that makes a bit more sense of what it is. Because, Mortal Kombat and all that. Which is pretty funny. But yeah. I might have heard of it before. Maybe it was in one of the videos where SMG4 played some fan games. I don't know. But yeah. Click. Among Us is a big game, meanwhile Fall Guys is a dead game already, so that sucked. Yeah, it does, I think. I really liked Fall Guys. Personally, it's one of my favourite battle royales, because it's not a battle, really. You're not fighting with each other, it's just an obstacle course. It's like the, I'm going to do another recording of this in the same thing, just in case. But it's more like those game shows. I think a lot of people compared it to, like, Wipeout and stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah. I think that's just a problem with Fall Guys in general. It was always going to be that game. Whereas Among Us has been out for a very long time. But it's only recently that it gained traction. I think because of how unique it is, it'll probably keep traction for a bit longer. And also, it's cheaper. Fall Guys is like £16. Among Us is like £4. And Among Us is free on mobile. So, yeah. That's that for you. Right, so with that done and with that there, I'm going to hit that to quick save it in case I ever need to go back to that. But I'll make a save of the thing here. Saves. Save game. Kaboom. Okay, that did save it, right? It did, awesome. Right, okay. So, I'll probably just have to make another save, because now I'm going to go do the stuff here. I was just going to turn off the life mod stuff, because that looks kind of annoying at the moment. Boop. Boop. But yeah. So, I'm going to see if I can maybe decorate some of these. Maybe I'll... Actually, I won't, but I was thinking he turns down here, there's a bunch of human skeletons. Monk's 2 years old and it's being this year, like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know, it's weird that. But I don't mind, frankly. I'm fine with games that are old finally getting traction, because it never really shot off when it launched. But now that people, you know, are playing it, you know, yeah. I always get confused in this a little bit. Even though there isn't really much here, it's still a weird, confusing layout, especially in Ultra Bright. Full Bright, sorry, not Ultra Bright. I'm thinking of Terraria's Ultra Bright Torches. I gotta see what I'm gonna do with this. See what I can find, you know. I can put around, because most of these are going to be like ragdolls, FNAF related stuff here. But you know, maybe I'll find some props as well. Who knows? The other thing I could do is I could put some of these around as little trinkets. Don't tell me I crashed it. It didn't. Hold on. Oh, okay, they're really weirdly rigged, so that might be annoying. Are they all really weird? They're all weirdly rigged. Fantastic. God, I hate annoying prop fizzes. But yeah. I think another thing about Among Us is very simple. You don't really need to worry much about it. And again, there's a little bit of teamwork to it. With Fall Guys, more often than not, you're purely on your own. Except in the team-based games, Fall Guys. Yeah. And even then, if you're on a yellow team, you're basically fucked. Oh yeah, these. Should probably throw in one of these somewhere. And that would be good to put around. Maybe on here. Is this? Yeah, it's got a good thing for it. Okay. I'll put a few of these around, I think. That might be good. Well, let me just see how it looks in the darkness. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Especially if we've got like a cartoony sniper. Maybe I'll have them all connected to each other. Oh. So you noticed Tanner featured you in his story. I did, yeah. I haven't commented on it, and I kind of wish I had. But yeah. I've been featured in that, and you've been as well, haven't you, Cass? I'm pretty sure you have. But yeah, I'm quite happy to be in that. Being the tour guide of Cold Front. Yeah. I've been wanting to make a comic with some GMOD deviants in it for a while. There's one that I was working on that had Tanner, Nitro, and Medic in a sort of alternate future with an alternate future Drenduh, and then some Destiny 2 stuff. Oh crap, that doesn't work good with lighting cursors. I have no other option. I'm going to have to put it down here if the lighting is going to work with it this time. Please do. Thank you. Okay. Right. Then looks like it's all going together. Maybe I can put something over the top of that doesn't mess with the lighting. But yeah, I did notice that Tanner featured me, so yeah, I should have probably said thanks for putting me in there, I guess. Especially because I had a speaking role, which is always nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any more of a role. I don't mind if I don't have much of a role, frankly. Me, you, and the others are going to fight Owen. Yeah, we are, baby. Oh yeah, the banjo. I've got to throw in Pig Patch's banjo somewhere. Don't know where, though. I'm not going to worry much about what's over here, but I think I'll put it over here, I think. That might be a better place to pop it. There we go. That does look kind of strange, so I'll put it in the corner, actually. Not like that. That isn't quite what I wanted. Pig Patch's banjo. Okay, works good in lighting. Good. But yeah, I don't know much about Own, if I'm being honest. Like, altogether, I just don't know much about Own. So yeah, right. I think all of these are just back to being ragdolls. What is that? Fazcoin. God, I've got some really good. What are you? Why do you barely move? There is no hitbox here whatsoever. I do not see any fizz model. God, that's weird. But yeah, so I think I'm just not going to worry about that if it has no fizz model, Chief. Characters pack. There's a knife. There's Vanny's knife. Look, it's the rabbit lady. The rabbit lady from the next FNUF. Baba boy. Oh, there's these as well. They're guitars and Monty's guitar. Guitar, I think, is Roxy's, I believe. And a guitar there. Okay, throw in a knife. Why not? Actually, I'll put the knife in there, I think. So I'll put that in now. Yeah, throw in a knife. Maybe put it on this table here, I guess. Is that alright physics-wise? Not going to be much focus on it, so hopefully that'll be fine. I'm going to remove that as well, but I'll do that when I'm making the saves. I think it comes back no matter what. Know what's better than own? Oh, whoa. You know what would be really cool, funny, right? There's a sort of like disgraced division of own that is all furries. Oh, whoa. They're disgraced. They're pretty good at fighting, but own kicked them out because they're furries. I don't know what own's like. I don't know how I feel about furries. But, like, they use, like, the medic stuff and the bird heads and that scout fox add-on that exists. So, yeah, right. Let's put the rest of their things up here. Good lord, that's a big one. I guess I'll put this one in the corner. But I think this is Rockstar Chica's guitar. Yeah, Glam Chick, sorry, whatever. I don't care about your names. You've got so many damn variants throughout the entire franchise, it's hard to keep track of them all. I'll put the guitar up. I'll put the guitar up here, I think. Yeah, I'll put... No, I'll just put the guitar here. Oh god, it's big. It's bigger than I thought. Well, I guess that's one shelf I don't need to fill. Could use some ragdoll move to pull the props onto the table so it looks like it's not floating. That is true, I could do that. Or Advanced Bone Tool, actually. Advanced Bone Tool also works. But just in case I need to move him, maybe he'll try and pick up a knife and try and stab it with it, but then it won't work. And then he runs away because, like, oh no, I can't do anything about this. Help. It's Doomslayer time. All lighting good? All lighting good. It's kind of eerie, isn't it? This whole room's kind of eerie. Nope. But yeah, I might do that. With that, it's pretty close anyway, and I'm not going to have it from, like, directly that angle, I don't think. I don't think I'll ever have it at directly that angle. This one, however, I might need to do that for. Or do it now, I guess. Yep, okay. And then, sod it, I'll set it to full bright. And then, there we go. He's now on there a little better, at least. Back up to full brightness. And it doesn't mess with that, which is also good. Okay, right. Bone are going to be screwed when they're going to hear about the Anti-Citizen one, and that's going to be me who is Anti-Citizen one. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I hope it does some cool action scenes. I also liked Tanner's... I forgot what it's called now. That arena one where he fought Zeta and in his Spartan form, I guess. Oh god, he's big. Oh lord, they're all effects. Oh no. Oh no, they're all effects. I don't care then. Oh yes, help wanted mask. Let's put some of these in probably. Oh, it's spawned under the thing. Oh no. That is not good. That is not good. Balloony boiny. They all spawn under the goddamn floor. Is that gone? It's gone completely. But only kinda. Alright, fine. Plan B. I'm gonna do this and see if it exists. It doesn't. Does not exist. I'm gonna hit L when I'm doing it. Who made these physics? Why? What? How? How does that make any sense? Fine, I'm gonna try it up here. I'm gonna try spawning it directly above. See what happens. Okay, so it can spawn up there. But it can't spawn down here. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to put it above then and move them down. Probably put a few of the masks in, I think. Oh yeah, the Vanny masks, probably leave that in too. Effect size is just big, basically. Alright, so that's the Vanny mask. Throw in the Mangle mask. Oh Jesus. Frodo mask. And Foxo mask? Nah, I've already got that. I think I'll just put in the Bono mask. There we go. Okay, right, cool. The masks are all here. Oh god, did I do that? Or has that always been there? I can move that. Oh, I can move those as well. Never mind. It's just normal stuff that exists. It's fine. I just thought I dropped it and it made that crater somehow. Pull out ragdoll mover. Oh, yeah. Because, like, what was happening is they were falling straight through the floor completely. Like, they just weren't existing anymore. If you want to stop the combine, then I can stop your own. Yep. Indeed. Okay, right. Let's move all of these over. Actually, I don't think it will make much sense to have a Vanny mask in, so I'm going to remove the Vanny mask. Maybe I'll do something story-wise with her in my universe of random bullshit. So, yeah. Okay, that's all good. Just put them a bit closer and then I'll worry about where they're actually going. Oi. Oi. Okay, right. I think I'll put one of them over here. I think I'll put the, Bonnie mask over here. Alright. That one could probably do with a ragdoll mover down. I think. So, yeah. Stupid. Okay. Full bright time. I can't see it. Alright, I think that's fine. I'll move it in a bit as well. Just probably put it up against the wall. Okay, does it? Yep. The lighting works. Good. Wonderful. I'm sure we'll look around and see that, I guess. Random help wanted props. This might be useful. So there's a prop version of the box. And there's a ragdoll version of the box. I'm just going to go with a prop version, I think. Okay. Let's see. I could either put it in here, like put it in the corner. Here. Or I could put it in the room itself. I think I'm going to put it in the room itself. Oh, there's a Freddy mask there. I never knew there was a Freddy mask there. But yeah, I think I'll put it in the room itself. Oh. In the corner here. What is with this? Oh, that's the problem. Alright, ragdoll mover time. Let's just see if in general that would work fine. Yeah, I think that'll work fine. Maybe I could put it on the table. Maybe that would help a bit in general with, you know, that little thing. It wouldn't actually help with the Fizz model itself. But it would help in just sort of like, you know, Okay, I'm going to turn it back on the full bright. Just so I can see it a bit better. And pose it a little bit as well. Because a little bit's that sort of clipping at the moment. If I change it. There we go. And I'll move it in a bit close to the wall too. Because it will fit, hopefully. Yep, okay, that fits. Good, wonderful. Kaboop. I've got a box in with this lad. This lad. Maybe I'll do some advanced bone tool stuff on him as well. I don't know. I don't really have to put stuff there, but I might do. Okay, right. Anyway, let's put these up somewhere. Yeah, I'll put them on the top, I guess, because he's not really going to be looking for these. And therefore... Actually, no, that will make it a little bit... Are you kidding me? Quick question. Okay. So it's just that top one that seems to have a few problems. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. That is very strange. I could put him here, I guess. Oh, no, that's also glitching. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to pop you into the room then, hopefully, if they work. Hopefully they will. Oh, come on. What is it with this? Ugh. It's going to be annoying to deal with. Or I guess I'll pop these on the desk as well, then. Pop the mangle mask over here. I'll do some stuff with that later. And then I'll pop the Frodo mask in as well. Oh, yeah, I should probably get rid of you, shouldn't I? Remover. Boom. Duplicator. I'm head to bed soon, so I'm probably going to use my iPad. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm probably going to be finishing soon as well, actually. Okay, right. Let's pop these over here. Okay, we'll just put that one flat on the desk, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Why must you torture me so, Freddy Mask? Is this gonna work? It is. Okay. What? How does that... Okay, whatever. Okay, right. I'm trying to think what he's looking for will be on here, but I don't quite know what that's going to be yet. He'll just find someone who'll be like, whoa, cool. And that's what he's been sent to look for, apparently. I'm not going to put the pizza in, because that's just going to look weird. Cornwall, I'm not going to put that in either, that's going to be too big. Marionette box, I might want to put in. Will there be... Oh yeah, I could put it in this corner, I guess. Maybe I could be a little thing after the thing ends. Just be in there, and then all of a sudden, boom, marionette box. Actually, hold on, let's see what these look like. Well, that one's gone. That one's not gone. But it spawned weird. Oh god, okay, yeah. Stick with this, thanks, Chief. It's all... Yeah, that's rigged like a normal thing. Okay, cool, right. I'll leave that in the corner. Ah, wrong button. Okay, and it fits with that as well. Okay. Right, after stream, I'm going to watch Super Mario 64. Fair enough. That's a pretty good idea. Cursed Dreadbear, that's just them. Endos, that's just them. Oh, these will be useful, I think. Maybe it'll be the music box, quote-unquote, that he looks for. But let's see if it fits in. First of all, it's very small, so it'd be easy for him to pick it up and just, you know, take it. Got a little light on it as well. So, you know, yeah. Put a few of those up here, I think. Just put a few of these around, actually, just in general. Okay, no, that takes up the full thing. Oh, I can put it here. That'll work. Good thing my sprays don't work, otherwise that would have made a real mess. Okay, right, and then a few more music boxes up here. Just a few around. I need enough space for whatever he's going to be looking for. Good thing I didn't spawn, because I don't want Bonnie yet. Man, I enjoyed Mario game recently. Fair enough. I mean... When I played Mario, I've always enjoyed it, just because Mario is just always really tightly designed. So, you know, yeah. But yeah, okay, actually, so, I can move it around whenever I need to. Okay, now those lights are meant to be on, so, you know, yeah, I'll leave those there. I'll probably put some here, too, I think. But I'll do that later. I think I'm going to see if I can focus on some more, like, important stuff. How big are these? Not very big at all. But I can still put a few of them around, hopefully. Now, they've got body groups, I'm pretty sure. Or skins. Yeah, they do. Is that? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. Right, I'll put a few more of these up here, if they'll work. Oh my god, they will. Awesome. I guess I'll just leave them like that. Okay, the eyes. Sure. Okay, no, the eyes are broken texture-wise. Never mind. Forget about that. Foxy mask. Guitar. Okay, right. Made Bon. Oh, yeah, this is a thing. Yahoo! Yahoo! Yeah, 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 yeah. That's Mario for you. Freddy cart. Probably won't be able to fit that anywhere. Cupcake. Okay, right. Ennard was suit. Adventure Springtrap. Security puppet. Trash and the gang. I know what. I'll put the Trash and the gang in the corner. That's a good use of a corner, I think. Okay, looks like I'll have to be doing some stand posing, I guess. These are ragdolls, so you know what. Panstan. Hugh, you're smaller than I thought you'd be. I thought you had 2 arms. You do. They just that doesn't work. I love Super Mario 64 Speed 1 Mario sounds so funny. Yeah, it does. It's really funny. Right. What are your ragdolls? How do they work? Why can't I select any of them? What is your major malfunction, brother? Okay, whatever. Forget him then. I don't need him. Mr. Can Do! He can fit in quite nicely with the rest of them. And then this one's Bucket Bob, and this one's Panstan. Okay. That's Trash and the gang. In the corner there. Crying Child Ragdoll, FNAF 1 plushies. Are they effects? They are not. But they're also huge. Little parts of them here. I'll put a hook somewhere, I think. But maybe I won't, because it doesn't exist. Wunderbar. I am head to bed. Alright, fair enough, Gasp. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Okay, this might be where we're getting rolling. Okay, these are all effects, probably, aren't they? Let me guess. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they all like effects. Never mind. Even the pizza slice is a damn effect. Alright. Yep, they're also effects. I think all of these ones are probably going to be effects. Well, a lot of them aren't really that useful anyway, so, you know, yeah. Never. Elevator model. Sisters. Yes, bye-bye from me, but I will be back. Okay, well. Good to hear. Glad to know. There's another banjo, but I've got a banjo already. Yep, effects. Fine by me, I guess. Right, okay, so next up, let's go all the way down to the FNAF stuff that's down here somewhere. That actually begins with F. F, here we go. Okay. Animatronics, GMOD release. This. These props. No, not by the looks of things. Yep. And some have got missing textures as well, so you know. Oh no, some of these are rigged. Emphasis on some, apparently. I'm not going to put the light in, because that'll think, oh, there's a light you can actually put on. But there isn't. What does this say? What does it read? 2 years ago, on the 1st of July, blah, blah, all I saw was Athens somewhere else. So, you know, woohoo, news reports and all that. And toilets. There's these. Not much of interest here. Maybe if are the top lights rigged? They are not. They are not rigged at all. Not useful. What about here? These rigged? They are not. Nope, not rigged at all. Trash. Okay, right. Yeah. FNAF 1 model pack. Why does... Oh, okay, it's with a Chica, that's why. Okay, right. Map props. Those don't look like they'll fit very well. Same with those. AR Ragdoll, there anything new here? Nope. I mean, there's a mask, but I've already got a mask, as it is. That's not going to work, I don't think. I don't think it's going to fit. FNAF Maps model pack. That's a big one. Ah, right, yeah, I know about this thing. That's a weird noise it just made. The monitors are rigged, I guess. These boxes, whatever they are. Don't know what they're boxes of, but, you know, they exist and they're boxes, I guess. Right, what else we got? Speakers. Bat plushie. Okay. And some of the FNAF 2 animatronics down there. Cool, alright. Ghost Child. Nothing there. Oh, am I out? I thought there was some more FNAF stuff I could have used. But yeah, I think I'm out of the FNAF stuff, which is a bit annoying. What's in here? Anything of importance? Not much. I mean, maybe I'll use some of this, but I think I'm just gonna end it here. I think I've got enough stuff to decorate for the time being. I still got to animate him doing, you know, whatever. So that's gonna be it, I believe. For the Gary's modding from me for tonight, because it's already 9:30 where I am, so it's probably a good idea to just be shutting down now. Yeah, might as well hit quit. And there we go. That is that. And we are done here. So, I don't have much else to say. I'm going to try and do this quite regularly, I think. I think every weekend I'll animate a bit of this, and I think I'll do some animation of it in my free time as well, not streaming, just so I can get it all done, hopefully, in time. I'm looking forward to animating the stuff where the Doomslayer comes in, probably because it's been way too long since I've animated the good fight scene. So, yeah. So those might take like a few episodes to properly do. But yeah, I'm not going to drag on for too long because Cass got to go to bed or might already be in bed. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you all for coming. Thanks for Pinol and Cass for being in the chat and being great friends as per usual. Anyone else who may have stumbled across this or may be stumbling across this later, thanks for watching. Next time I'll be doing this. I'll probably also stream some other stuff as well. Maybe on Thursday, I'll stream a video game or something because I want to do some Destiny 2 stuff. And on Halloween itself, I actually want to do a proper Halloween live stream. Like get some friends around, do some stuff. But none of that is set in stone. So yeah, I guess that's it, and that's that. Not much else to say. So for the time being, bro, I'm out of here. I'm Drenduh Tyrof, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Where's the outro? There it is. Alright. Bye-bye now.